I am making this video to congratulate the president of Liberia, President Joseph Boakai. He has just done something that pushed me to congratulate him. He suspended 457 government officials for failing to declare their assets. And that is why I am congratulating him. Because in my own country, Cameroon, President Paul Biya for 42 years in power failed to do this. Why it is stated in our constitution, the 1996 constitution in Cameroon, it is stated in Article 66 that all government officials, including the president, must declare their assets before taking over office. But for all these years, in 1996 up to date, nobody, even President Paul Biya, has not done that. And that is why I am congratulating President Joseph Boakai of Liberia for doing this. So friend, we will talk about 457 government officials, meaning he has the political will to end corruption in Liberia. He said a failure to properly declare assets contravened the core principles of good governance and public accountability, and undermined national effort to combat corruption. From this particular statement, you know that this man has the political will to end corruption in Liberia. He is not, because we keep on criticizing old people and saying President Paul Biya in Cameroon is misbehaving because he is old. Yes, old people can still do something, just as little children below 5 years can still do something wonderful. Because he is 80 years old. He was born on the 30th of November, 1944. And he is leading the oldest country in Africa. That is Liberia, which gained independence in 1847. And he hold on to that the country will be free from corruption. And then according to the Liberians 2024 Code of Conduct for government officials, an official appointed by the president shall declare his or her asset no later than 30 days after the appointment. And then all these 457 government officials refused to do it. They refused to do it. And then he gave them time. That was on November 27, 2024. He granted a 10 days grace period for all these government officials, but they refused to do it, meaning there is something they are hiding. And that is why he took this decision. And this statement was made public on Wednesday, February 12, 2025 by the president and the Anti-Corruption Commission in Liberia. So this is the kind of leadership we are talking about. And he has also given them 1 month period. And this 1 month, they are not going to receive any salary. And he has given order to them that they should give back all the public asset, anything that belongs to the government, to their assistant or to anybody next to them at their various ministry. Amongst those people suspended are ministers, ambassadors, commissioners, who refuse to, meaning there is something they are hiding. That is, if they are not hiding something, they have that desire to embezzle or to corrupt, to involve in corruption. And that is why they refuse to. Because from the day this man took over office, he became the next president, the new president of Liberia. That was in January 2024. And up to this period, people under his leadership still refused to follow the constitution or the law of the country. And he stood on it and said, everybody, 457 of them suspended. And this is a lesson I am sending to my own home country, Cameroon, to President Paul Biya. This man is 80 years old. The difference between him and President Paul Biya age, according to age, is just 12 years, because President Paul Biya is 92 years. But he is still reasoning and still have that political will to do something. If the only thing he will achieve during his term of office in Liberia is to stop corruption, it will be better. That will be a legacy that he will go with. So I'm asking President Paul Biya, for 42 years old, what is the legacy you are going to leave behind before leaving the presidency? That is the question that I'm asking, because it is stated in the 1996 Constitution of Cameroon, Article 66, that all government officials, including the president, must declare their assets. But all of them refuse, including the president. who then will sanction who? In which the president himself is not willing to declare his own asset. If the president of Liberia, President Joseph Boakai, came out publicly to say this and to sanction government officials, meaning he himself has done it. He has declared his own asset. And this is the example we are talking about. I'm saying congratulations again. And then I pray that God should strengthen him to liberate his country and develop his country. If Liberia will become the first developed country in Africa, it will not be any surprise, because this is the older country in Africa. So I am saying many other African countries should copy examples, especially President Paul Biya of